Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. And in today's video we're going to be doing a tag video. It's a question and answer tag. I was tagged by another one of my YouTube people that I watch. Her channel's name is My Alabama Farm Life and her name is Kathleen Pate. And she tagged me along with I think 2 or 3 other people. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So Jade's going to be up here with me, but I'm going to put her down on my lap so that I can pick up my notebook and answer the questions. Okay. Now this tag is called Gail's Questions 22, but there's not 22 questions. There's only 12 questions on here. I think Gail is the person that originally come up with this, and she probably called it questions 22 because this is the year 22. But the first question is, what are your 2 favorite ice cream flavors? Okay, my number 1 favorite is mint chocolate chip. And my second favorite one is Moose Tracks. And I like Moose Track because it's got the little peanut butter cups in it. And I like the chocolate chip mint because of the chocolate chips in it. Number 2, what is your favorite flower? My favorite flower is a pink rose. And that is one of the things that I want to do this year out front by my steps. When I moved in here originally, there were some rose bushes out there, but I think they pretty much died out. I want to dig them up and replant 2 or 3 more rose bushes out there. Number 3, if you could have any animal for a pet and cost was not a factor, what animal would you get? I choose a peacock. And I think you can figure out why. They're a beautiful bird. I think they're noisy though. And I don't know about eating their eggs. If they lay eggs that you can eat them, I guess you could. You can eat a duck egg and a quail egg. But I just think that a peacock would be a very beautiful pet to have in your yard. Of course, it'd have to be the male peacock to have the colorful plumage because the females are not colorful like that. Number 4, what is your favorite meal to fix for company? My favorite meal for company is a casserole along with a salad and maybe some dinner rolls with a little butter spread across the top and brown them in the oven, some brown and serve rolls. But any kind of a casserole, because something quick and easy that you can fix and maybe even have it in the oven cooking while your guests are there so that you can enjoy being with your guest. And number 5, what is your favorite movie of all time? Now, this movie right here, a lot of you probably have never heard of it. It's, I can't even think of the name. 2 brothers put it out. It's a Christian movie. It's made by a church, Southern Baptist Church. And the name of the movie is called Flywheel. And it's about a car dealer who is very crooked and cheats his customers when they come in to buy a car. That's all I'm going to say. Get the movie and watch it. You will love it. It's wonderful. Makes me cry. It brings tears to my eyes when I watch it. Number 6, what is your favorite book? My favorite book, or books, I guess I could say my favorite books, I like autobiographies about real people in their lives. Like to read about if they start at the beginning of their childhood, how they grew up, what kind of family they grew up in, and how they managed to rise above. If they lived in poverty, and they became rich later on, like a movie star that started out poor and had to work as a waiter or whatever until they became famous. And then I also enjoy true crime or true detective stories about real murders where they actually solve the case. And honestly, I don't even think they make those type of novels anymore. I think a long time ago, somebody correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I think they passed a law that they couldn't make those kind of books anymore because this is going to sound creepy and weird, but I think this is what I heard. Criminals were reading the books and getting ideals on how to kill people. So they stopped publishing them. I think that's what it is. Number 7. What is your favorite fictional character? Well, my favorite fictional character would be the genie in the bottle. And the reason I like that is because the genie comes out, gives you 3 wishes. And I like to hear when people ask, what would you do if a genie gave you 3 wishes? And they tell what their 3 wishes are. Of course, they always say you can't wish for more wishes and you can't wish for a treasure chest that's never empty with money. You know, it has to be something that you actually can wish for and use up. Like you could wish for $1 million, and then once the $1 million was gone, that'd be it. But you can't wish for a treasure chest that's never empty. And you can't say, oh, okay, I want to wish for 1,000 wishes. So a genie in a bottle is my choice. What is your favorite thing to grow in the garden? My favorite thing to grow in a garden is yellow squash. I love yellow squash. It's easy to grow, and I really enjoy it. What seed, number 9, what seed do you still want to buy for your garden? Well, now this is something that I've always wanted to put out in a garden, and I never do. And part of that's because you have to plant it one year, and then you have to wait to harvest it the next year. But I've always wanted to have strawberries planted. Now, as you that's been with me for a while know, I do have blackberry bushes out there. They don't actually belong to me. They belong to my neighbor. Or maybe they do belong to me. He told me they were mine. When I moved in here, they were already here. I didn't plant them. The guy who owned this house planted them. And they come back every year. And that's what strawberries do too. But the first year you plant them, you don't get anything. You have to wait a year. And I think that's probably the reason I've never planted any. And number 10, what are the 3 top activities you look forward to each year? 3 activities for in the summer. I like walking. I like taking my dogs and going for a walk. I don't walk very far. I usually just walk around the block maybe once or twice. If you get 30 minutes of exercise a day or even 10 minutes is good. Any kind of exercise you get is good when you're older like me. So even if I'm just walking for 10 minutes, that's something for my health. I like to quilt. I like to make quilts. I haven't done very many of them in my life because I'm slow at it. I get bored very easy with it. I'll start on one and I'll be all excited about it, working on it, wanting to get it done. And I get bored before I get it finished. I put it away, and then I may not even get it out again for another 3 to 5 years before I get it out and work on it again. And the last thing that I'm looking forward to doing is making more wonderful YouTube videos for you guys to enjoy, because I really enjoy doing this. And I hope you enjoy watching them as much as I do making them. Number 11, what is your favorite hot beverage in winter? I like to drink hot spiced apple cider. I also enjoy hot cocoa. I like hot tea, but my favorite of those is the hot spiced apple cider. Really good in any time of the year, really, but especially in the cold winter. And the last question is, if you woke up and there was snow, what would you do? Well, that happened to me just this week because we did get some snow. And I did wake up to it. I went to bed knowing that it was supposed to snow. They were predicting a winter weather advisory, and they said we would get some, and we did get a little bit of it. And I wrote down that I like to stay cozy inside and watch my YouTube and watch movies on TV. So that's it. That is the answer to the tag by Kathleen. It's called Gail's Questions 22. And then I'm going to tag some people. I'm going to tag some people to do this. And I'm hoping that these people watch my channel so that they can do this tag too. And I'm going to tag 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to tag 5 people just in case not all of them do it. So like if 2 or 3 of them do it, at least some people will do it. And the first person I'm going to tag is Ernie Hatmaker. She's a channel that I watch quite often. She does frequent videos on gardening. She has a lot of gardening videos. Her husband makes model airplanes and model cars and stuff. And she has a parrot. His name is Jasper. He's a Senegal parrot. The second ones that I want to tag are Jules and M, and they have a channel that does videos every day about all kinds of things. They do crafting, DIYs, they do cooking videos, they do shopping hauls, they do ride-alongs, they do mukbangs, they do just a little bit of everything. I've been watching them for quite some time too. And the next one that I want to tag is Plain Vanilla Grandma. Her name is Carol, and she has a channel on here, and she does, she does some cooking videos, and most of her videos are talking about her life and different things, very informative videos. She talks a little bit about Social Security because she's also retired, and just a little assortment of different things. I don't think she drives, so she doesn't do any ride-alongs, but you might catch her in the car sometimes with her daughter, because her daughter does drive, and sometimes she'll record when her daughter and her are going someplace. And the last person that I want to tag is a lady that I haven't been watching for very long. Her name is Tennessee Kim. She's a beautiful lady. She lives out on a ranch out in the country. She has horses. She does makeup videos. She does shopping videos, antiquing, thrifting, and I don't know if she does any cooking videos. I don't remember ever seeing any cooking videos on there. But she does a lot of ride-alongs where she's in her car. Most of her videos are recorded in her car. So that's it for today's video. We want to say goodbye to everyone, and bye-bye. And thank you guys for coming to see us today. Leave us comments down below, and y'all come back and see us any old time. Bye for this one.